I appreciated that you took the time to listen to me, and that each of us just like took our time, paused, muted ourselves, listened to each other, which is like for some people like on the opposite side of the spectrum, I don't always get that. I don't always get that luxury to be fully listened to, and maybe you feel the same as well. So I want to thank you deeply for that. And if I could end on a quote from one of my heroes, Daryl Davis. He talks about, when two enemies are talking, it's like they could be shouting, they could be pounding the table, but they're talking, they're not fighting. And it's only when the talking starts that the ground becomes fertile for violence. So we need to keep the conversation going. And I appreciate you sitting down to have a conversation with me, and hopefully we can, talk and work our way through what's going to be a violent and turbulent time, people on the opposite side. So I hope this perpetuates and sends a good message to people.
Thank you, man. And I want to thank you, Greg. Thank you for your time, and I appreciate your time, the effort you put into this conversation. And I just wanted to add very shortly, very, very briefly, that any interpretation that I give is always going to be based on actual hermeneutics. I respect the Bible for the context of what it is, and I always try to see that the Bible is saying what it's actually saying. Just I wanted to mention that. But in general, though, man, I appreciate your time. I appreciate that you be respectful. I appreciate everything. And I just wanted to mention just a personal message for you, Greg, actually. Speaking of this whole conversation, I see that, you mentioned you're a straight man, and you mentioned that you do hold with the trans community, and you have a lot of family members who are with it. That is just an assumption, and it's not, I do believe, because you did speak of someone who you do believe in God. I'm speaking to you almost as in that sense, the Bible teaches the word of Christ. You remembering scripture lets me know that you do read the Bible. I do feel that, this act that you do, this passion you have for what you are feeling, I do believe it does interline with things a lot more personal in your life. But speaking as a brother to another brother, in that sense, as the Bible teaches, as iron sharpens iron, I truly, really, truly recommend to really study the scriptures and to really look for the truth. Truly, Jesus said that I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. That could be mother against father and father against mother, and so on. A lot of people will disagree with me, with my words, and it might be even family members who might disagree with me because, I'm sure I have family members who might be going on a different path in the same way, with maybe lesbian, homosexual, and so on. But the Bible does teach us to love God, number one, that no one would be forward from God. God should be number one in our love, and then, so on and so forth. And just to let you know that
he gets it. Holy moly!
I know.
Don't keep
I know.
keep repeating yourself.